Hello. In this one, I'm not going to talk about Brexit or UKIP or anything like that. I'm going to talk about what you're watching right now, YouTube, and what they're playing at basically. And I suppose, really, the end result is how long do we start carrying watching it? So you've got to think about what is the reason why YouTube became so big and so popular. Yes, I know it. Obviously, it's these tech giants had a leg up from the American government, and they were able to make losses and able to outcompete their competitors. I know that, but putting that aside, YouTube is so successful in my opinion because anyone can go on there. Anyone with persistence and a little bit of talent, or maybe very knowledgeable. I know you're wondering how the hell are you on it. I know, but anyone can go on there and become popular with hundreds, thousands, millions, and now even there's a nice chap from Sweden with 100 million people that subscribe and want to watch him talk about this and that. And that's it. It's that unique thing, you know, the mainstream, the telly box that we all watched for decades became so rigid in its format, too safe. You know, documentaries have got to be a certain length. You know, political conversations have got to be trimmed down, and people haven't got enough time to really get their point across, and you end up just with this sort of just shouting matches and stuff like that. Yet you go on YouTube and you can see someone like Joe Rogan have a 3-hour conversation with an English archaeologist about ancient civilizations and the fact that they were trained by aliens or something. I mean, I've watched that. I can't remember the guy's name, and it's really interesting. I love it. I love watching it. Sprinkle a bit of conspiracy in there for me, and I'm glued for 3 hours. I mean, I might have to turn it off and on again, you know, come back to it, you know, later on in the day, but still amazing. I've also watched Stefan Molyneux talk about the fall of Rome, and that was about 2.5 hours long. Thank you very much, Stefan Molyneux. I learned a lot, and what he did, he made comparisons to the fall of Rome and the fall of what we've got now, Western culture, which is the last empire, I suppose. Brilliant. But then I don't know. You can go, oh no, my dishwasher's broken. Go on YouTube. Some bloke called Brian from Wolverhampton shows you how to fix it. It's bloody brilliant. And that's it. I think that's why it's so popular, you know. So if you've got a niche interest or whatever, fishing, sport, this and that. I love boxing. I watch an awful lot of boxing, and I like watching just boxing enthusiasts give me their opinions on boxing. Not necessarily I want to watch what the mainstream's pumping out, but this is what the point of this video is about. Now YouTube has fully gone that way. It's turning its back on the independents, the small creators, and it's going after corporate stuff. And I suppose the mainstream, the corporate entities are going to see YouTube as what's really popular and think we'll go on that, and obviously they realise how popular Netflix is. So that's really what it's becoming. YouTube's actually producing its own dramas and stuff now, and in fact I gotta recommend Cobra Kai. It's nowadays, it's a modern day version of, well, you got the original characters from the Karate Kid, Ralph Macchio, and the blonde kid who was a badass in it, you know, are there in it, and it's really good. But don't watch it on YouTube. Find an online streaming device, like Showbox or something like that. Watch it for free. Anyone's got any advice on how to get Showbox working again, be much appreciated. Mine doesn't work again anymore now since I did the update. It's really annoying. But so yeah, that's what YouTube wants to do now. So it no longer wants to promote the independents. Now clearly in this little niche little market with what I'll call, for the sake of this video, the red pill audience, who want to talk about modern culture, the culture war, Brexit, Islam, these serious issues that the mainstream media will only cover with a biased slant, which is away from the truth, basically, in our opinions, right? We've come particularly under attack. So the only people that are likely to watch my videos now are people that already pardon me, subscribe to me, or who stumble across it, you know, with a sort of a very exact search, and they might think, oh, this quite cute, chunky taxi bloke, he's interesting. I quite like him. I'll watch his. And that's basically it. I don't know what the future is now. So obviously lots of people are going over to BitChute, which is a pain in the arse. I really tried BitChute. I tried only uploading to you, and it was just a pain in the arse. It was a real major ball ache. So BitChute, get better, please. But a lot of people will be going there, but also just normie channels. So I watch a lot of cookery stuff because I have a cookery channel. What's it called? It's called Uncle Matt's Cookery Lessons, if you fancy going over. But it's just me cooking and stuff. That's it. Nothing else to it. But one of the channels I watch, this French guy, and he said he's now noticed, because he's got like say 100,000 subscribers or something. He's now noticed a 50% reduction in views on his recent videos, and that is down to YouTube. That's YouTube going, right, not you. So they're going to be pushing all of the mainstream stuff. And like with boxing, you know, when I've got autoplay on, so I'll be watching one of my favorites, like this guy called Addy, British Nigerian guy, just really insightful, very nice conversations about boxing. And if autoplay's on, the next one's going to be Sky Sports Boxing or BT Sport. And it's the same with news. You know, you watch a couple, it might go from Tim Pool, then you're on to Fox News or CNN or something like that, and I have to continually go to those three little dots and click on them and say not interested. And that's what I was going to say to people. Just look down your thumbnails when you've got video playing, and if you see anything like all the mainstream stuff that you're not interested in, you have no intention of watching, put not interested in it. If it asks you why, just say you've got no interest in content from this channel. I don't know if that message will get through. I doubt it. I should imagine that YouTube just don't care. They've made their mind up. They're going to carry on. And eventually at some stage the balance on the scales will change, and another platform that sees what made YouTube so popular in the beginning, that independent creators, those unique characters, those people that you just love for some reason, you can't quite put your finger on it why you like this girl or this guy, but they just make you smile or what have you. So yeah, that's hopefully is going to have to happen, and we will still have somewhere to go. And you know, people that make all the effort to create content and got used to earning a certain amount of money from it. I make a couple of pennies from mine, but they got used to it, and then all of a sudden that's been taken away from them. It's massively unfair. YouTube, you are very naughty. Anyway, that's it. So I hope YouTube basically suffers in the end, but you know, it's going to take good people down with them. Anyway, this one's over. Let me know your thoughts, and if you know anything about fixing Showbox, let me know. Bye.